massive storm system dumped historic amounts of rain across parts of North Carolina yesterday. Floodwaters surged into homes, stranded vehicles, and forced water rescues. Carolina Beach was placed under a state of emergency after 18 inches of rain fell there in just 12 hours. What forecasters describe as a once-in-a-thousand-year rain event. The wet conditions are expected to continue today before that storm finally moves north to Virginia. Oh, I spent quite a bit of time in Carolina Beach. I, covered storms along the coast there.
They get quite a few down there.
That is a lot of water.
Is it really a once-in-a-thousand-year event?
For that particular location, and when you say a 1-in-1,000-year event, it doesn't mean you have to wait 1,000 years for it to happen. It means every year you have a 1-in-1,000 chance of getting it. Yeah.
Right.
So
but
you can get it next year again.
We have more 1-in-1,000.
Yeah. They're happening more often. Yeah. Yes. And a changing climate, the atmosphere can hold more moisture, and you're getting more extreme rainfall events. What's interesting about that storm, National Hurricane Center was watching it and potentially going to be naming it if it acquired some more tropical characteristics, but it never did that. And it just goes to show you, it doesn't matter if it's a named system. This caused a lot of havoc down over parts of North Carolina. Here's a look outside right now in our area, as quiet as can be. Still 72 degrees right now, northeast wind coming in about 7 miles per hour. 72 has been our high today. Normal high is in the upper 70s. We'll probably achieve that level later on this afternoon. 75 at Newark at this hour. 75 also at JFK. Your low 70s at Belmar. Upper 60s at Poughkeepsie. Upper 60s at Bridgeport, Connecticut. Here's that wind coming in from the east and northeast. We had a lot of clouds in the city earlier. The clouds have kind of thinned out a bit, so we're getting a little bit more in the way of sunshine, but still a lot of cloud cover, certainly off to the south. As you get closer to that storm system that we were just talking about, the main band of rainfall still over the southern Delmarva, though, and really taking its sweet time moving off to the north. So it's going to wait until probably tomorrow afternoon or even tomorrow night to move into the New York City area. Here's our futurecast for the rest of today. Pretty pleasant out there. High temperatures in the upper 70s, clouds kind of limiting sunshine. Overnight mainly cloudy. You wake up tomorrow morning just to overcast skies here in the city. Maybe there's a touch of rain down over parts of the Jersey Shore, especially southern parts of Ocean County and points south. It'll try to work its way north as it kind of weakens by midday. Maybe by midday you get a little bit of light rain up to about Belmar. And then during the afternoon, especially later in the afternoon into the early part of the evening, some of that rainfall working its way into the New York City area and especially into tomorrow night. The best chance for some steadier and heavier rain, at least at times, will certainly be off to the south and west of the city, closer to that storm system. As we head into the day on Thursday, I think the best shot at getting some rainfall Thursday will probably be to the east of New York City, and a similar story on Friday. We'll have a little piece of that system kind of ejecting off to the east and little spokes of energy and moisture kind of rotating around it, and get a little bit of rain in here on Friday as well. Air quality going to be good for today. Pollen on the low to medium side of the UV index is a 5, which is moderate. Clouds and limited sun this afternoon. The high getting up to 78, rather cloudy, staying mild overnight tonight. Lows only dipping into the upper 60s. It's cloudy, it's more humid. A little bit of rain in the afternoon or at night tomorrow. The high getting up to 74. Like I said earlier, just be aware that the roads can be a bit slick. We're coming off of this really dry stretch, and all of a sudden you get a little bit of rain, brings up some of those oils from the asphalt, and it can make the roads a little bit slippery. Here's your AccuWeather 7-day forecast on Thursday. A bit of rain, especially east of New York City. Some parts of the area could get some breaks of sun. 76, similar story on Friday. Middle 70s, maybe a couple of spots get some rainfall. Breezy Saturday. Watch for some afternoon breaks of sun. 72 on the first day of fall. Sunday, we'll feel the part. A cool breeze out there. The high only getting up to 70, falling down into the mid-50s Sunday night. So that'll be crisp.
That is cool.
Over the weekend.
All right. I want more sun.
I do too. I'm not ready for fall. I do love fall, but I'm just not ready for it. Jeff, thank you so much. And coming up on Eyewitness News at noon, after an injury scare, Mets fans get some positive news about Francisco Lindor. How many games he's expected to miss as they make their push for the playoffs.
Plus, it is time to swing, salsa, and two-step. Dancing with the Stars returns tonight. Which celebs are taking the stage this season?
Our up-and-coming designer series continues with a special guest. Eve is in the house, the legendary music career, her beautiful journey to motherhood. Eve shares it all, plus our next designer, next in home. Today at 2, right here on ABC 7.